Welcome back to Changing Greers. J-Buck finally showed up. You know, it's been a minute, but we got him here. But yeah, just normal.
Okay, well, where do you want to start here? You made some accusations. They may or may not have been right. Some claims last time. So
yeah, let's
Jake
start
Paul
off
won,
with that.
John Jones won. I'm right.
Nope. We're gonna start it off with how chronologically it went. So San Diego State, another tough loss for them.
UNLV's ranked. I don't see it as a tough loss.
Okay, we'll explain.
At this point,
I mean, any loss is a tough loss for them because they don't win very often.
No, it's not a tough loss if you play a team that's really good. It's like if they played
really good is a stretch.
No, okay,
Wow.
really good. It's a team that's ranked.
Can we pull up the score of the game?
It's like if they lost to Oregon.
No, it's
Not even.
Why would
that-
you care? They're playing Oregon.
Oregon's the number one team in the
UNLV
nation.
ranked. It's not a huge
ranked
loss.
in the top 25 does not mean you're the number one best team in college football.
Greatest
Not
of all.
necessarily that I
I'm just-
agree with that.
As a team like San Diego State, you should look to make a statement against UNLV.
It's just a terrible take. So
Okay, J-Buck, how'd the Beavers do?
Beavers
Lost to a 2-7
another tough loss. but
Air Force.
yeah, we actually didn't get the ball within the red zone, and we lost 28
had
to 0.
175 yards of
We
total
lost 28 to
offense,
0, but I'm not mad about it because
but It's not.
Shout
a
out
terrible
Oregon State
loss.
for playing just an amazing game.
it's not a terrible
What
loss
happened when
because
we played you
We are
guys?
4-7 and you are 3-7, and we beat you head to head.
You have one more
We
game.
beat you head to head.
You've played
You
one
cannot
more.
talk until
You
we
have
play
played
next
one more
year.
game. We win the next one. We both have the same record.
That doesn't matter anymore. You don't understand. We've already played each other and we won.
We could have won.
Then why are you dissing on San Diego losing to UNLV? I'm not trying to start this. You guys are starting this.
We're just asking you how you feel about the loss. We're not
I
dissing
don't
on-
believe it is a tough loss. I said that.
Okay.
All right. Now on to the next. As a coach, you play. Who do they play this week? What was it?
Oregon State?
No. Who does San Diego State play?
Next week?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's San Jose State.
Oh, that's a win.
Yeah. As a
But the
coach,
Beavers
It's
lose to
not
them.
a win because the Beavers beat you head to head, which means that
Yeah.
you'd have to lose.
Okay.
As a coach,
I
how do
can't
you
wait
move
for
on to
next
this
week.
week?
I can't wait for next week when San Diego State wins, and then I tell you guys that San Diego State is better than Oregon State.
That doesn't make any sense, but we'll just ignore that. So let's keep it on Oregon in the state.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that Oregon game? Were you ever panicked? Did you
Watching
ever think
it,
they're going to lose?
I did not think they were going to lose.
You know, I flipped it on in the third quarter. I saw, and I
Yeah.
didn't they were losing, but I didn't feel.
It's still
a
they're
huge
such
panic.
a good. Yeah.
I didn't feel
I mean,
a huge panic.
they're the number one team. Most teams are going to play their best football, especially
Right,
at
they're going to get
Wisconsin.
the best every single
across
week.
the country. Yeah.
Yep. They also were coming off a bye. That has
Yeah.
to play a little bit of a factor.
That is true. They had 2 weeks.
Yeah,
So
I just was never. I never felt panicked.
I don't think. Yeah, and the rest of their schedule is not going to be really good. They're going to have to play Ohio State probably in the Big Ten
Yeah, but
championship.
Ohio State has a big game this week.
Indiana, that's going to be the deciding factor.
I personally voted on the ESPN college football poll yesterday. I voted for Ohio State winning.
That's what I
think
would do.
Indiana is. I mean, obviously they're undefeated. Good for them. I don't think they're going to beat Ohio State.
Yeah, I
so.
don't think they are either. Ben, what
Ben?
do you think?
I got Indiana, baby.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, back to my boy Jake Paul.
Jake Paul.
Taking a dub, like I said.
In a staged WWE rigged fight.
Oh,
Mike
see,
Tyson's 58
now you
years
guys
old.
make excuses once it's
If
over.
he fought
Wasn't it
like
leaked? Didn't they leak the script?
there was a script,
he
a
fought-
script leak. It didn't really match up very good, but
but hey,
if you
If
watch,
he fought how he did in training,
no,
that's what you're gonna say.
how he fought in training and in the first round. You watch the first round, he
Jake-
hits, he lands 6 of the 12 punches he lands the whole fight.
Yeah.
Jake Paul ties up, says a couple sentences to him. Mike Tyson then becomes terrible.
yeah.
Did you know how about Aussie?
Mike Tyson landed 18 punches. Maybe
Through 18.
through 18 punches. That is awful.
I
He
can't
stopped
believe you guys
throwing combos.
try to tell me stuff when you don't even know the facts behind it.
Okay, what are the facts behind it as a Jake
If
Paul?
You
You
just
know-
said he completed 18 punches. No, he threw 18 punches.
That's even worse. That doesn't help your case. No one's going to throw 18 punches in a fight. At
And
58
win.
years old, I'm throwing as many punches as I can.
Well, he knows
Okay.
how
Nope.
powerful and how good of a boxer Jake Paul is. So he's
Okay.
trying
Okay,
to,
that's
Okay,
terrible.
yeah.
Did
So
you
I'm
know
going to throw
this?
18 punches and let him punch me how many times? Over 100 times, right?
Yep.
70 something. Oh, yeah, it was over 100.
Because Jake Paul's right here, weaving.
Nope.
Yeah, so I'm Mike
punches.
Tyson. I'm just going to throw punch. For 18 times the whole fight, the whole 8 rounds, I'm throwing 18 punches. As a 58-year-old man, you're not going to defend yourself?
Is
It
that
had
my
to have been
problem?
script.
No, it's not my
It
problem.
had to have been script.
Did you
I'm not
know?
throwing.
Did you know that every round that it went longer, Mike Tyson got paid more? And if he didn't knock him out or get knocked out, he got paid more. If it went to decision, he got paid more. So
Jake Paul's just saving him one for not knocking him out.
no.
I want to see Jake Paul versus Ryan Garcia. He says that's a real fight.
Okay, run
real-
it then.
And
Or
Jake,
Tank Davis.
Jake Paul is not
What's his
gonna
first
fight.
name?
Javante.
Okay. What was that?
Well,
Jake Paul will never fight a real boxer. He's not gonna box real
Tommy
boxers.
Fury? I
And
know he lost, but he fought him.
He's not gonna be a real boxer. I'm just sorry, that's not gonna happen.
I want to see him fight someone else.
That's a real
That's
boxer.
profession is only
Okay,
boxing.
so you're going to beat Jake Paul in a fight.
I'm not a boxer.
We never said that.
Yeah, I never said
But you're
that.
saying he's not a boxer. So you guys are just two regular people going to box.
He's not a
No, he's
boxer.
more of a boxer than I am, but he's not a boxer. He's
Yeah.
not like a professional
That
boxer.
doesn't really make sense in my brain.
He
He is a professional
how many
boxer. He's
sanctioned-
fought professional fights.
How many sanctioned professional fights?
You
does he
can
have?
pay.
Like
You can
6?
pay to put on a fight. You can pay to get it streamed on Netflix.
Yeah.
Those aren't actual professional fights. They're
He
just
set records.
He will never set those over again because it was a terrible scripted fight.
yeah.
No one will tune into the fights because they were terrible. The highlight of the whole night.
I had a great time watching
The
it.
highlight of the whole night was the girl fight before that. That
Yeah.
was a real fight. I believe that the girl that lost got robbed from an illegal headbutt. That was the big gash in her eye. That's why they gave it to her, the other lady. But that was the only highlight of the night. The other two, I'm pretty sure one was a no contest, one was a split decision. There was no
Yeah.
knockouts in the whole.
You guys just talking just makes me want to go to sleep.
There
'cause
was
you
no
just talk about
good
stuff you don't even
fight.
know.
I don't
There's
see
no
ESPN or like no streaming other than Netflix.
And it was such a terrible stream, it didn't even work out.
Didn't even, yeah. It's just all
Worked
put
for me.
on by
The
this.
only cool thing about the whole night is that they announced that they're going to be streaming 2 NFL games on Christmas Day.
Yeah, that was
That
pretty
is pretty
impressive.
sick.
Cool.
I saw that.
I
yeah.
like that. Yeah, that's cool.
That's the only cool thing I could chalk it up to. And
So you're
your
saying
boy
the girls,
Jake Paul won.
You're saying the girls' fight wasn't cool?
No,
No, the girls fight.
that was the only
Yeah,
cool
that
thing
was-
about it besides the NFL thing.
Okay. And what about Jake Paul coming out?
That
I can
wasn't
feel
cool.
it
That took forever.
coming,
It took actually
yeah.
like 12.
That was my boy Heavy D Sparks driving.
I don't care.
All right.
Yeah, J Buck knows Heavy D Sparks.
Yeah, it's.
I don't care.
Okay.
Your boy John Jones won.
Okay.
Are you surprised about that?
Okay.
Okay, so he's-
Stipe.
yeah, I mean, I'm
Yeah,
not
John Jones. on
Stipe
top,
was
baby.
done, but
You hear me, John Jones?
I want to see John Jones versus Pereira or Aspinall.
I don't think either of them are going to happen personally.
Really?
I heard John Jones speak a little bit, and I don't think he's going to fight Aspinall.
That's true. I don't know.
He's
I mean, it's probably going to
37.
be whatever he can get. Like, he's probably going to want, like, a title
But I
shot.
also was watching this. I saw DC had a pretty fair point. He was like John Jones's age, and he was considered one of the greatest when he fought younger John Jones, and that would be like John Jones fighting Aspinall.
Yeah, that's true.
And DC fought him twice. He
Yeah.
was the young
true.
23-year-old, and DC was 36 and 37 when,
That
or
is true.
36 and 39 or something like that when he fought
John
himself.
Jones, I'd say he's got
How old is John
2 more
Jones?
fights
He's
depending on his
37.
next fight.
I don't know if that's a fair enough excuse for me personally.
Did we see my boy Conor McGregor is coming back to the ring?
I need to see more.
To the
I
ring
don't
or to
know.
the octagon?
I mean octagon.
I want to see more because we've been
I don't
told
know.
that several times.
He has to go
2025,
No.
June 2025.
I don't think he'll make it.
Because he was supposed to fight July
Yeah.
somewhere. Yeah, Chandler.
He's fighting Chandler.
Yeah,
June
he's supposed to fight him a
2025.
year ago, though. I would like to see him.
For the
I-
6 months leading up to that fight. He has to get piss tested by.
And he has to stay
he-
healthy.
And yeah, I don't think either of those are gonna happen.
I would love
Conor
to see
McGregor,
Conor
best
return.
fighter of all time.
That's terrible.
Shout out.
Ah,
my boy.
It's just he's lost, so I don't know how you can.
I
how
don't.
you can
I
say
didn't
that.
know Michael
He's
Chandler.
lost.
Yeah,
So with John Jones.
John Jones never lost.
Yes, he has. Look
That
at his
loss on there is for a disqualification for
Yeah, it's
a
a
quote
yeah. It was
unquote
a
illegal elbows that
6 to 12 elbow.
That's a
those are
loss.
stupid. No, that's not a loss because loss isn't the right context. So
That's
it's
a loss because it goes on his record as
He's the greatest. I just don't understand how we're gonna say Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor has got rigged out of a couple fights.
I
I'd
don't.
like to say.
But I don't know. I don't think Conor McGregor's.
He got rigged out of Khabib.
He got rigged out
he
of
did.
Diaz.
How did he get rigged out of Khabib?
Because
He tapped out.
He tapped out. There wasn't no rig about it. Same with what about Diaz?
Diaz, Conor McGregor was just John with him. Conor McGregor could have killed him, but instead he was just letting
He
it go
lost
on.
on purpose.
He was doing the Jake Paul and just letting it go on.
Terrible
It's
take.
a real fight, though. That's a real.
I believe he actually lost to.
If you do the Jake Paul in the UFC, Dana kicks you out.
I believe he lost to the Diamond Dustin Poirier as well.
Oh yeah.
Off of a broken leg.
No, the one.
The
there's
one
another
before
one.
that?
They fought
Yeah,
twice
one
and he's
before
lost
They fought
twice.
3
yeah,
times.
3
Yeah.
times. And he's lost
won
2 out of
one.
the 3.
And has
One of them was the
So you
broken
can't
leg.
even-
technical knock, or I mean, doctor stoppage.
Yeah, that's
he
fair.
won and he lost. The first one he lost, then he won.
So you can't even beat like one guy 2 out of 3 times, and you're going to consider yourself.
He
the
had
GOAT.
a doctor stoppage that doesn't go on your record.
He's lost 2 fights to Dustin Poirier. I'm sorry.
I don't. I like Connor. I would love to see him return. I don't.
I
Can
like
you at least
Conor
agree with
too.
me? A doctor stoppage is not like.
Yeah, like
a
he couldn't
loss?
really. Yeah, he couldn't really
He
control.
was losing
that.
the fight up to that.
Yeah, I mean, it
anything
would have been
can
interesting
happen.
to see what plays out because
Have
if
you
you
ever seen
watch
the video of the dude that gets knocked out and then gets back up and
Yeah,
then knocks
okay,
out the
yeah.
dude?
Yeah, well, that's-
Anything
if
can
you
that's
watch
the
the
ref's fault,
Chandler
that's not
Oliveira
even-
fight, that one was a good fight, but Oliveira almost got knocked out in the last round, and
Yeah.
like anything can happen in the UFC. You know?
Yeah,
Exactly.
I
That's
just-
what I'm trying to say.
If you can't even beat a guy 2 out of 3 times, how
Well,
are you gonna
yeah,
consider
I'd like to
yourself the
see him
GOAT?
return, and he's getting old too.
I'm a fan too. I think he's a good.
He's
Yeah.
the same. He's younger than freaking.
It's getting
John
old.
Jones.
And
Yeah,
fighting,
but the little
all
guys,
the
they don't-
injuries and everything,
yeah.
though, like
He looks like he's coked out and steroided out as well. So
yeah. Well, it'll be interesting. I'd love to see him return though and fight Chandler because I think that'd be a good fight.
Okay,
Him and Chandler would be a good fight.
I agree. I'll be going.
you'll be going.
Yep.
Okay. Good
Yeah.
for you.
Okay.
Thank you.
And we'll see Conor McGregor, the notorious, either
I'd
bowing
be
out,
really disappointed.
bowing
if he
out or
didn't
getting
fight
knocked out.
again.
I think he's gonna bow out, man. I don't think he's gonna fight.
I know. That's why I don't know.
I don't think he's gonna fight.
I was
Why would he? He's so
really,
rich.
yeah, he has already
He's
made
so rich,
So
he
much
He loves
money.
the sport.
He's becoming
acting.
He doesn't love the sport enough to be
Like he
doing it
doesn't.
this whole time.
He's already done what he wanted to do. I don't know if he has anything else.
He's
he
been
loves
the
the
first
sport.
double champ.
like you see
Have
the
you
do
talked
you
to him
see the
personally
same?
and he told you that he loves the sport or what?
Yeah, I have.
Oh,
Okay. Do you see the same like fire in him as
No.
we did?
Not the same, but
When he
there's
was
still
coming up.
fire in him.
Not enough.
I'd like to see it. I just want
It's more
to see
of
him fight.
sparks
I want
than-
to see him fight.
More
That's all.
sparks than a fire at this point.
Yeah.
I think when he
Okay.
broke his leg, I think that might be the last time you'll ever see
Yeah.
Conor.
Unfortunately.
Okay.
I think it's.
I think that's a fair point to make because he was supposed to fight last summer. He didn't fight at all.
I heard he's not even injured right now with his toe.
Yeah, I don't-
I've heard it's not even real. He posted it. I heard it was not his picture that he posted. So
Oh really?
I've heard some rumors about that. Chael Sonnen told me that, so take that with a grain of salt. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think Conor McGregor's the greatest fighter of all time, and I'm gonna end it on that. I don't
Yeah.
have anything else to say. I proved my points.
Anything else we got to say?
I'm good.
Okay, well,